서브버링그 용서들이 기운 그 썬큐레이즈
Such fast, witty dialogue that it's very hard to catch it all.
Yeah.
But you guys should watch it.
It's got good.
Betty Davis. It has Jimmy Durante.
Like his father carving wood, he don't make good. Tables, chairs, and oaken chests would have suited Jesus. Betsy and cause nobody harm, no one alarm. Listen, Jesus, can care for your race. Only we must keep in our place. We are occupied. Have you forgotten how put down we are?
What do you think?
I've only tasted the broccoli.
Re-say that and not be all like crawling across the floor as I say it.
It's more action, like a walk and talk.
Yeah. It's time for my Mega Science Advent Calendar. How's that for enthusiasm?
Yeah, that's how you always talk
Just
when you're
me.
not on video. Yeah.
Yeah. That's who I am.
It's like literally the most natural speaking I've ever seen.
Yeah, and everyone will like be like, finally, Rachel's being herself in these videos. Okay, so the third is kind of a big-ish, which makes you think maybe it's going to be an experiment.
We can hope.
Oh, it is a tube of zinc sulfide. The experiment is make a glowing test tube.
I get to be a lab assistant.
Yay! Take my test tube. I pour in my warm water.
Provided by the lab assistant.
Get my medium scoop and my zinc sulfide. I put it into one of my plastic cups. It has a slight yellowish tint to it. There. Just to spread it out evenly. Now I set this in UV light for 1 to 5 minutes. So what are we going to talk about while this 1 to 5 minutes passes?
I think the audience would just like you to just set it under a lamp in the video and sit and watch it sit under light for 5 minutes. That's what
just
the YouTube audience would like.
this for 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Just hold that. Just 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go.
Oh, that was my timer. 5 minutes. Pour it in the water.
We'll have a stir, I guess.
I don't have a stirrer, but it said to shake it if it settled at the bottom. It is really settling. Oh, it's just a hard thing at the bottom.
Does the water get cool?
It's still warm.
We might need to turn lights out though.
Yeah, we will.
Oh yeah, you can totally see. It's like we have a nightlight on, but you can clearly see that that is a glowing test tube, as promised.
Pretty cool.
What was the chemical?
zinc sulfide?
That's fine.
We'll go read the thing about it and see what it says. Why did that happen? In luminescence, an energy source kicks an electron out of its normal stable state into a higher energy excited state. The energized electron gets rid of the extra energy in the form of light so that it can fall back to its normal or ground state. In a phenomenon called phosphorescence, the light energy is stored and continues to be emitted even after the original source of energy is removed. Shining a lamp on zinc sulfide provides added energy that excites the chemical's electrons. Because the electrons take a while to relax back to their normal state, the glow lasts even after the light is removed. The more energy that's absorbed, that is, the longer you leave the zinc sulfide powder under the light, the longer the glow will last. Once the glow fades, you can recharge the solution by putting it back under the light. However, since the water in the test tube will absorb some of the light's energy, it may take longer to get the solution to glow again.
Can you find any clues to the next door code here? You look around the room inquisitively. A mannequin, a coat stand, fabric. It dawns on you that you're in the tailoring department. A strange feeling is spreading through you. Now that there is no more noise to be heard, it feels like the space is closing in. It is really quite claustrophobic. Some garment drawings here, looks like underwear. We have riddle card, which is the employee ID card. We have a button, so to speak. And we have some thread that I guess we're going to sew through the button. Just trying to pluck out some of these buttonholes. And then we have some sort of riddle about which way to sew.
So in our little tailor room, there were some guides on the wall. That was blue C, yellow B, blue D, yellow B, blue A, yellow A. And then on the ground, there's a little thing that said code, blue, yellow, green. We had a blue and
A button, it's yellow on one side and blue on the other. And those were instructions for sewing through the button. And so it made a 4 on the yellow side and what we're interpreting as a 1 on the blue side. And Rachel figured that they meant to add the blue and the yellow together to make green, which is a 5. And so blue first and then yellow, like 1 and then 4, added together, that's 5. So we, on the decoder, we put 1 and then 4 and then 5.
And then,
which gave us these instructions: up left, up right, up left. So up left, up right, up left, moon, star, and that symbol, and that's what was on the decoder as well. So we decided that this is the correct one. And we hope we're right. It's not some sort of weird coincidence.
day 3, which is Australia. So what I'm supposed to do first, I haven't been showing this at all. What I'm supposed to do first is get my Australia sticker, put it in my passport book, and then get my Australia stamp. Put it in my passport book. Australia is both a country and a continent, and it is the only continent that does not have an active volcano. And then I get my little location sticker, and I put it on Australia. Then I open my little envelope. We've got a square of cardboard. We've got a selection of little Q-tips. We've got a piece of paper the same size as a square of cardboard.
Incredible.
We've got paint. Actually kind of like pretty thick paper.
Mm-hmm. So, for viewers at home, the instructional video directed her to basically make frayed looking edges on this paper by just kind of ripping off the edge on each side. Ultimately, this is to create Aboriginal art, or Aboriginal style art of a hand print using the paint. There you go. So you have to glue it on, and then you'll
Just
start.
glue it on, but I'm just going to tape it on.
Fair enough.
If I find glue later, I'll glue it on.